I'm so excited to tell you about my new discovery. I'm sure all of you out there already know about this, but I just discovered the rotisserie chicken. I mean, where has it been all my life? Well, it's been in the stores. Yes, it's been in the stores all my life. But for some reason, I was always turned off by the rotisserie chicken. I was like, ew, I don't want to pick out and have slimy hands and have to deal with all of that mess. But I recently was checking out a recipe online about a healthier chicken salad recipe, which that's what I'm sharing today. Is my version of the healthy chicken salad, and talk about the rotisserie chicken. And I've thought a lot about this. I'll grill chicken after it's marinated, and it's so delicious, but it's such a pain to have to marinate and chicken and marinate and then grill and tear it apart. I thought, okay, fine, I'm gonna try the rotisserie chicken. It was mentioned, and so you know what? It wasn't that big of a deal. I got the chicken. I peeled it off. You get little pieces of meat. And I actually was peeling it when it was warm and kind of slimy, which is actually was a little too warm at first. I had to let it sit. But I made this most delicious chicken salad recipe. So delicious, so healthy. I swear there's nothing in here that's even not good for you. The one thing that's a maybe is Dijon mustard, which, I mean, seriously, what is it? I don't even see on the side here. Serving size, 1 teaspoon, 0 calories, okay? It's got sodium is what it's got in it, okay? It's got a little bit of sodium. So Dijon mustard, and there's such a small amount in there that it's like even smallest amount. It's basically made out of plain yogurt, okay? That's the main base. The recipe that I saw actually did call for half a cup of mayo, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna skip that. I'm just gonna try it without and see how it goes. And you know what? So delicious. Part of what's delicious is this super flavorful chicken, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give you a brief of what's in it, and then I'll give you a link to the full recipe and how I put it all together. But basically it's like throw a bunch of stuff together. I didn't even do a whole lot of measuring. I wanted to make a big batch, so I actually ate some yesterday. This is what's left over. I already ate some today, so it's probably gonna be 4 days for myself for lunch. And you know what? I work from home. Lunch is something that I don't always do so well. I'm kind of quickly eating. I've been making eggs and I'm kind of tired of it. I'll get salads while I'm out, but I was trying to think of what can I eat at home and I don't have to, you know, go out and find something. And so I'm very excited about this. So delicious, so flavorful. Here it is. So I picked out the chicken. As you can tell, there's still more that I can pick out, but I figure I'll save that for something else. I don't know what. Send it with my husband for work. So I just got a bunch of chicken. I don't know how much, maybe a cup, cup and a half. I ended up doing a cup of this. Basically, I was just mixing it around until I felt like I had a good yogurt to chicken consistency. I wanted more chicken than I wanted yogurt. This is actually fairly wet. Maybe another bite. I'm usually okay with a little drier, but it's a fairly wet recipe, so I think I had about a cup. I love grapes in my chicken salad. I think the sweetness of the grapes makes it so delicious. So I got about a cup of grapes, just chop them into quarters. So you know what? It's tedious. And I'll admit, I'm not a big fan of tedious lunch preparation, but I spent about 15-20 minutes doing yesterday. Cut up a handful of grapes, throw the grapes in the already existing. And I love texture in my chicken salad, so the main things that I have are grapes, pecan halves, which I chop up and I'll show you that in a second, and celery. And I often will buy celery and it sits in my fridge and I never eat it. And I'm like, what the heck? Celery's good for me. I like celery with peanut butter on it. I always forget to do it, too tedious, whatever. So I love the recipe that I had actually called for green onions, but I don't care for green onions, and so I don't care for onions in general. So I'm always looking for ways to modify it. So I was like, celery gives a good crunch, and I love celery in my chicken salad. I also like pickles. This does not have pickles in it, but I'll put pickles in almost anything like that. So get a bunch of celery. I probably did half a cup of celery. Actually, I did 2 stalks of celery, so you could do more or less, kind of depending on what you want. Celery, and then I am total a nutaholic. I love nuts. It called for pecans, so I've got this awesome food chopper. I don't know if you guys have one, but I had a Pampered Chef one for a while, and it finally broke, and I found this KitchenAid food chopper. I love doing this for my nuts. And I could do it a little bit longer, but nuts, basically. And then I mixed probably just about a tablespoon maybe of this. So this is the 2 like main wet things that are in, is this plain Greek yogurt. It's from Walmart. A little Dijon mustard. And then for some seasonings, I put garlic powder. So I was actually gonna look for garlic salt. I couldn't find it, so I put garlic powder. And just a little bit of paprika. I don't actually feel like paprika has that much taste to it. So I was like, whatever, I'll throw the paprika in. I think it helps give it a little bit of a kick, but not much. I'm not into super spicy. And then I put some pepper in it. So stir it all up. There you have it, lunch for several days. And there's even chicken left over. I did get the extra large, the family size chicken at Walmart, but oh my goodness. No, I'm kidding you. I had it for lunch yesterday and I was so excited for lunch today. The chicken, I really think that the rotisserie chicken helps it be extra flavorful. A generous portion of a little of this garlic powder helped, and I just love the texture of the grapes, celery, and nuts in it. So there you go. I had to share my new secret. I'll also link to the recipe that I originally found it. It had mayo and green onions and a few other things in there, but so delicious. So I hope you make it. If you do, let me know about it. If you like this video, give it a little thumbs up. You can always subscribe in case you're new to my channel, and give me a comment and tell me, what is your favorite thing to have for lunch when you're home alone? Or not even home alone, but a lot of times like moms are making sandwiches for their kids and not always thinking about themselves. I don't like taking time to make something for myself, but if I can take a few minutes one day and it can last for several days, I'm game for it. So let me know what is it that you love, because I probably need to try it. I'm really trying to eat healthier lunches while I'm home without spending so much money on a $10, $12 salad while I'm out. So have a great day. See you later.